All right, everybody, welcome to the Village of Skokie Appearance Commission meeting for Wednesday, July 11th of 2018. When you checked in to get your building permits, you understood what we're going to be doing here tonight, residential cases and commercial cases, and we'll be looking at elevations. It's a residential case. Neighbors on either side of you were given notice of this meeting. If there's any such neighbors here who wish to be heard, please come up when the case is called. We're going to be wanting to look at samples and so on and so forth. If we find a case, I don't think we're going to have any of those tonight, that requires significant redesign, we'll probably be sending it back to the drawing board and coming back for the next meeting. With that said, anybody who's going to testify tonight or come up here and speak, please rise and be sworn in.
Judge, yeah, okay. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you give tonight will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Yes. Thank you.
When I call a case, just come stand right in front of us, and the commissioner to my left who just swore you in will be reading you comments that we get from the Village's Community Development Department, which we take into consideration. Before we start calling, also this is a public meeting. It's being video recorded for cable TV, so keep that in mind when you're speaking, because I have to do the same. Before we begin, will somebody make a motion to approve the minutes from the last meeting?
I move that the minutes of the meeting of June 13, 2018 be approved as presented.
Anybody second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, so passed. Case number 2018-28A, Gina Majeski at 3655 Foster Street.
This request was continued at the June Appearance Commission meeting, and improvements to the design have been made. Staff has no concerns with the new design.
Awesome. It looks really cool.
That's
I think
right.
it looks a lot better. But
Much
that's
better.
my opinion. Gina, real
Yeah.
quick, are you gonna? Is this gonna be the look? You're gonna pull out the shutters?
No shutters.
Good.
Exactly.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
no
That
shutters.
was a good answer.
Exactly how it is
Yeah.
shutters.
And the window type in the first drawing versus this?
It looks
Is
like
this
these
the
are.
type of
Looks
window?
like these are casements. Are you gonna change them to casement windows?
They're actually guillotine right now. And these aren't drawn correctly. They won't have the seam in the middle. They'll actually be casement windows, but they'll have the colonial
Yeah. Okay.
sliders.
It'll be
Yeah.
similar to the rendering, not similar to the existing condition.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. And they'll be black.
Yeah. And I like that the same land and stone's wrapping around.
Same land and
Yeah,
stone.
yeah.
Yep.
And I like that
Did
looks
you-
really cool,
Good,
the
I'm
new
glad.
front entry.
Did you want to see the colors of the siding?
Is it accurate to the rendering?
It's a little bit lighter in real life.
Okay. Like purple or?
No. This is the
Yeah.
darker shade, and that's the lighter
Yeah,
shade.
okay. Yeah.
So the trick is going to be
The light, this is the lighter shade and this will be the darker.
Exactly.
Awesome.
Mhm.
I think I really think by doing this too, helps the whole look, the new entryway. Anybody have any comment or?
I think it looks great.
All right. Julie, you want to make a motion?
Sure.
Thank you
I
for
move
your
that a
Oh, thank
certificate
you.
of appropriateness be granted in case number 2018-028A at 3655 Foster as presented.
Anybody second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
No opposed, so passed. All right, thanks. A little
luck.
quicker than the last one.
yeah.
Good. Take care. Case 2018-40A, Rachel Swanson, 9441 Kenneth.
Staff has no concerns with the overall design. However, consideration should be given to installing a rectangular transom window in the west elevation in lieu of the proposed half-round window, narrowing the bedroom 4 window and widening the master bedroom closet window on the west elevation to provide balance and symmetry on the second floor elevation, and adding windows in the north elevation in bedrooms 3 and 4 near the closets and directly below in the garage. Technical items to be addressed include obtaining a parking variation from the Zoning Board of Appeals, providing an up-to-date plat of survey for the Zoning Board of Appeals, and building permit applications, reducing the front porch roof overhang to no more than 3 foot 8 inches, so it doesn't exceed the allowable required yard encroachment, and creating a new subdivision via the simple subdivision approval process, so the home is on one lot of record. A more detailed section drawing through the back wall with dimensions will be necessary to determine whether or not the installation of a sprinkler system will be required. If the addition is greater than 50% of the original home's floor area, a sprinkler system must be installed. Alternate design suggestion number 1 includes placing an addition in the back and adding a second parking space to the north of the house, avoiding the zoning board of appeal approval process. Alternate design suggestion number 2 includes shifting the proposed one-car garage and bedrooms 3 and 4 to the east, shortening the hallway and making the master bedroom more rectangular.
So, the first paragraph is what we're gonna concern ourselves with tonight. All that other stuff is up to, are you the homeowner or are you the
No,
architect?
homeowners are with
Okay.
me, and I'm John Robbins, I'm the
Sure, so did you have advance notices, some of those comments?
I
Okay.
haven't seen any of it.
So, that said, there's gonna be, if we approve it, then you gotta go to zoning and stuff like that because of some of those requirements. There are alternative ways to not have to go through that steps, but that's just what they
Okay.
brought in. So if you want, we'll just proceed with what we see here, if that's what you wanna do.
Yeah, let's proceed with it the way it is, and then I can
Sure.
have a conversation with
Sure.
the owner about
Okay,
how to proceed.
okay. And the first paragraph seemed to be written by a window salesman. So, and the rendering obviously isn't doing any favors because the color of the brick is not that yellow.
No, it's not. It's part
I
of
know,
the-
it's more of that golden
Yeah.
brown kind of a look. And you've got some of that flagstone kind of
right.
above it, right? Up, which is kind of shown here in the
Just-
corners.
just
Yep,
the
yep,
corners,
yep.
right.
Yeah. So it's much better looking than the rendering. But your intent is to keep that existing window here?
Yeah, I mean, probably replace the unit, but the window,
Right.
you know,
But the whole width of the elevation stays the same? You're just gonna, you're gonna put a front entry in?
yeah, we're
and you'll-
taking one window out.
And you'll be able to squeeze in a garage door, you think?
Yeah, so that, well, the garage, this much of it's an addition.
Right,
Yeah.
okay. Okay, oh, yeah, through the driveway,
Right.
okay. I got you. And then you'll still maintain this
Yeah,
same
we just
corner detail.
Take that stone and move it over.
Is there a reason that this window doesn't, I mean, I don't know that it's off looking, but,
Just because it's, you know, in a closet and,
okay.
you know, we didn't need a lot of extra.
What if it's narrower and wider? Not necessarily, like, but just over
I
the
mean,
center is kind of
The
squished.
whole facade isn't symmetrical anyway,
Yeah, I know.
just because of the nature of the thing.
Yeah,
We're thinking to match this one, but making it small, could we do?
right.
Put another window in. Our thought was, if this window got a little bit wider, because you do have the room in the closet to do it, then match it with a wider window here, and then you could let you vent, maybe throw one over here, because this is fine.
Yeah, I mean,
First of all, I like the look of it, I like the structure. Is this going to be, because that's gonna be a full siding, is that
yeah,
vinyl?
it's a,
Is it a hardy board or a vinyl?
it's a vinyl,
Okay.
it's a
And,
CT
and you can
product.
cant it like that?
Yeah, I actually,
They have canting?
well,
Fittings
what I'm
for
gonna
that?
do is sheet the whole thing and then overbuild a cant
Okay.
onto it, so the, you know, secondary water barriers kind of
Okay.
wrapping underneath the whole thing.
Is there gonna be a cant here?
On that side, I don't need one there,
Okay.
because I don't have a brick
Okay.
there. But, so the window, I mean, the only reason I did the windows the way I did them, rather than go in and make them hard symmetrical, was we're bumping up against a budget, and I'm trying to get this thing to the finish line, so, you know, if I can nudge it over the finish line, great.
Maybe just a little wider one.
Yeah, I mean, one other unit on the front isn't gonna kill it,
Not even a unit, just a little bit wider.
yeah, and that's possible too.
So the thought here was we're gonna make these twins of some sort?
Well, we just thought it was too skinny, maybe even if it was a little bit wider, maybe looking at, there's room in the closet to open
This
it up a
one?
little bit, but.
Really, all I
not a
did
double,
was
not a
No.
took mostly the proportions of that window and just replicated it. So I was just, you know, I was trying to be true to what was still there, or what we're leaving at least,
Got it.
not that it's
What were some of the other
added
comments?
to it, I don't think.
North elevation.
Widening.
There's four, below.
Oh, this is stapled in a goofy order.
It is.
I mean, aesthetically, I think it makes sense to keep the window on the right that size because you've got the heavy garage door on
Yeah.
the left.
It doesn't
It
bother me.
actually balances aesthetically, I think, pretty well.
That's kind of my opinion.
But its location, I think, could be, Ross, I think, slid a little bit to the left.
Sure, I mean, we
Sure.
can sheet it over to the,
know what I
towards
mean?
the center of the house.
Just so minimally, it's at least aligned with this mullion line,
Like,
ideally centered, I suppose,
Over
but
the
I don't know, you know.
center
Or some equal point,
Sheet it over.
some equal point between here and here. Does that make sense to you, what I'm saying?
I think moving it with the mullion would work better with the closet.
On the straight alignment?
In the closet, it would work better.
Right, so just, you're saying move it over eight-ish inches or whatever, right? So it aligns here.
Just a-
What were some of the other things with that?
Add a window here.
Where?
Bedrooms 3 and 4, north wall.
Is there not windows in
They're
there?
on the other
There's no
walls.
windows.
Or-
On the outside.
Yeah,
They
it faces
face
the windows.
face
Falls
forward.
back. Seems to be the better one.
Gotta put a bed against somewhere.
This,
Yeah.
all this white is kind of strange too.
True.
So maybe
Cause they're not that big.
Before, when we were thinking to match the windows, we could have done one here. You can't put any furnishing here anyway.
I mean, where,
Yeah.
Both sides have, well, the other side has one in the bathroom.
I mean, what is that elevation? Is that this one?
Here, this one right here. So we'd be.
But, I mean, yeah, I mean, any thought of just, any thoughts of some sort of like transom clear story types up there? I know you're up against the budget, I heard that before, but,
You know, I was just keeping the walls there for bed walls.
right, that's why I was saying.
Make it
an
higher,
upper
clear story window.
Even if there was one next to the closet, because you can't put any furnishing by the closet door here.
Yeah, I mean, we can, you know, sneak a small casement in each side. I mean, the bedrooms aren't horribly generous. I think they're 10 feet and change, maybe 11 feet.
You can put just the
So-
one by the closet door, because you can't use that space anyway.
You might say here,
Not
You
saying
need- you need that to
next to the
walk.
closet?
Yeah, let me see where you have it. Yeah, because you need that to walk anyways to the door. You're not putting any, furnishing in
I think from an aesthetic design, it would look better just with the transoms. Like clear story type transom windows, hopper windows, or,
Sure, that's,
you like that?
I'm sure
Okay.
that's fine.
Is there anything else? I mean, I think, like Ross said, I think the overall design and stuff, what is the color of the siding gonna be?
Well, they're kind of 51-49 on which one to go with tonight. And that was even as of 45 minutes ago.
Yeah, I think, I don't think I have a problem with either one, you guys. No, no, we don't get into domestic
Ray's gonna
issues.
date
She
it.
brought her lucky coin
We
tonight.
don't, we don't get into
The
domestic,
brick is beige, right?
issues.
Yeah, the brick's kind of
The
a,
brick is that, they
kind of a yellowish
Yeah.
beige.
I think either one will look fine.
Yeah, they both work.
Not the
the-
gray.
Yeah, the brown is kind of traditional, but the gray kind of would set it off nice, maybe.
I'll fade it though. I'll do the brown.
Did we have anything else?
Gray's gonna go out.
I know there was there talk about this half, was you guys in love with this half moon?
Honestly, there was discussion of even deleting it just from a budgetary standpoint.
Mm-hmm,
Are
yeah.
we changing this to rectangular transom?
Well, we're talking about,
We'll trade you
Does
that
it
for
have to
those
be a
2
picture?
clear stories.
I mean, I think it would look fine without it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or-
it's fine
or-
without it.
Or just some sort of a round ornamental thing, but
it's
it's not a window, it's
Yeah.
more of a vent.
There's a slight volume to that ceiling in the bedroom, so that's
Yeah.
the only reason we put it in there, but we could pull it out of there and trade that for the cost of the
Yeah,
Yeah.
2 transoms or hoppers on
Got
the sidewalls.
so do you guys need to vote on that too?
I don't like this window.
All right. Any other
Personally.
comments anybody has?
I just would use a different window. I wouldn't
If they didn't put any window there, they're
No, I
bringing the
mean,
roof
like-
down, so it should be okay.
Yeah.
All right, make a motion.
Sure, I move that a certificate of appropriateness be granted in case number 2018-040A with the following modifications, that two transom/clear story type windows be added, one each in bedroom 3 and 4, that at the owner's option, the half-moon window on the west or front elevation be removed, and that all other items relative to the zoning board of appeals process be as noted.
And the option on the siding.
This overhangs more than it should be with the other window.
We're moving this
If they
window
bring
over
it
to the
back
left.
and looks the same, it could prove it either.
Right, oh, okay. Is this a part of the comments? Sorry, Tom.
Yes, it sticks out more than what we.
Is that in here?
You ready for that? Yeah, probably.
Right at the top, reducing the front porch overhang to no more than 3'8".
That's easy.
Yeah,
Because of setback, you have 8 inches.
right.
extra.
So
The setback is
confirm that you're
3
within the
feet from-
proper setback requirement for the
Are we
overhang.
moving this over?
Yes, yes, and that window to align with.
And
Furthermore-
amending,
Furthermore,
furthermore, that the single window in the closet on the west elevation be moved further to the south to perhaps line up with the existing, the center of the existing window below.
anybody second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? No opposed, so passed. Good luck.
Thank you.
Case number 2018-42A, Thomas LePay. Are they here? 7729 Kenneth.
Notes are here. The staff has no concerns with the overall design. However, consideration should be given to adding a trim detail above the front door to fill in the blank space between the second floor windows and relocating the downspout away from the front entrance. In addition, it is highly recommended that the petitioner consider a high-efficiency furnace, eliminating the need for the chimney to go through the proposed upstairs bedroom. Technical items to be addressed included adding an additional legal parking space on-site or obtaining a parking variation from the zoning board of appeals, as the interior width of the garage is less than 18 feet, which is the minimum needed for 2 parking spaces for a single-family property.
Hello.
Hi.
So, what are we doing here? Is this a, I
It's
don't
a
have,
second story addition.
do I have pictures of the
It's all the way to the end of
the last?
the left.
This home here?
Yes.
Okay. This guy right here.
That's correct.
Yeah, no, then the back, the one on the back page is good, Nathan. Okay.
Oversized this and just.
Yeah, I mean, I know, thank you for drawing it, because nobody really draws the downspouts, but their thought is, really, if you go like with a 6-inch gutter,
Sure.
you're okay with the downspout at either side here, and you don't even need that front one.
Will do.
Nor would you want it to be spilling out right in front of the bottom of step anyway, right? So we'll eliminate that, we'll figure out the gutter sizing and figure that all out.
Yes.
You're not gonna put anything over the, since you're doing an addition, you wanna put it's your call, I mean, whether you wanna put a porch roof over the front
We can
entry.
definitely do that, we can have that.
But you'd have to show that to us, that's, I guess, what I'm getting at. I mean, we'll look at it without one, but if you wanted to draw one and have it go through the them, that's through the building department staff.
Okay.
It might give the front a little better identity, right? You know, whether it's flat, you
This is
know.
actually the side, this is not
Yeah.
the front.
I think it is
Uh,
the front.
I'm sorry, no,
This
she's
one
correct,
is.
she's correct. I was on it. It looks similar,
It
that's the
looks very
problem.
similar, yeah.
The elevations look similar.
Yeah,
It's-
the front,
But if you know, did something over the, might be easy to do.
Yes, sir.
Just as a suggestion.
Right? That's front, yes.
West, this would be the front. Yeah, because it's an E, odd
It would have to be,
address.
it would have to,
South Street.
supported, but you could overhang it out over the
South.
stoop.
You got it.
with a strut kicking back to the, what was the other comments? Oh,
The chimney.
the chimney, I mean, that's up to you guys. They're trying to save you money, because it'll cost you less for a new furnace than it would to put in a chimney.
Sure.
Well, you wouldn't have to raise it
So
up.
we would raise it, yeah.
Right,
You wouldn't have to if you did.
Exactly.
the PVC pipe.
yeah, it would just be a vent here, you know,
Right.
an ugly white vent, but.
You
I
can
don't
paint
have
it.
I think it's fine. Do you guys like it? Jay, Joel,
Yeah, it's okay.
ladies, Ross?
Yeah, I strongly recommend the canopy or awning over the front door, though.
You got it.
I think it just looks better. I think the homeowner will be happier too when it's pouring out and they can't get their key into their house. Ross, why don't you make a motion then about the downspout and the, we really don't have to comment at all about the chimney. 'Cause
So just
that's
add-
just about the awning, or not the, what do you want, what do we call it?
Awning will
canopy.
have
Canopy.
The entrance,
And the-
right?
and the-
Where the entrance,
Downspout, you really
the
don't need to do that.
downspout.
Okay, I make a motion that a certification of appropriateness be granted in case number 2018-42A, with recommendations to add a canopy over the front entrance and remove downspout on the west elevation.
Sounds good.
Anybody second?
Second.
All in favor?
Thank you.
So passed, thank you. Greenbrier, can you just, right, the other two cases are fast. Who's Greenbrier? Okay, great, just be patient with us. Go to case 2018-43A, Niles Township. It's just a sign. How you doing?
Give me a second, thank you. Staff has no concerns with the overall design, however, it is recommended that the font size be increased and the number of lines be reduced to ensure visibility to passersby. The size of the changeable copy is allowed as long as temporary signs are not displayed on township property or in the public right-of-way. This proposal will continue on to the Plan Commission and Village Board for a site plan approval to allow improvements to a site greater than 1 acre in size. Technical items include entering into a hold harmless agreement to allow the sign to continue to remain in the public right-of-way and amend an existing restrictive covenant.
All right, so what's this? Just this one sign?
Yes, there's an existing sign on the site.
Mhm.
The masonry base remains, replacing the fixed letter display portion, and then it has a metal surround. Replacing it with an RGB display and a wood surround that better matches their current graphic identity. Has a little warmer feel, and then obviously the LED display would be much easier for them to change their messages. And of course, the food pantry and township have numerous services, and this allows them to display more of them to the community, so
And
that is the intent.
why is this in front of us, Pete?
Because it requires site plan approval,
Because of their,
because of the size of the site. It's
okay,
over an acre.
but it's conforming.
The sign is conforming, but it's also in the village right away.
But it, but,
That's fine.
but from an aesthetic point of view, it
Yeah.
conforms.
Yes,
Okay,
it
I got no comment. You understand the restrictions on the changeable copy and the LED? I forgot what we changed it to recently, but,
It hasn't been changed
Hasn't
yet.
been changed.
Yeah,
but it, but it's still,
We're working on it.
but it's not constant.
We'll work that out.
Well, no, but I mean, you can't,
It's once a day.
yeah. You
Yes.
currently are stuck to once a day on the changeable.
Are you okay with the RGB, the full color display there?
RGB.
So
It's
a
like
full
a
color
TV
rather than
it's like a
just
TV
a
screen.
single color.
No,
Yeah, yeah, as long as it's not,
Moving,
right,
Okay.
like a waving American
Right.
flag.
all right.
There
Joel?
was a comment on the font size. Was that on the fixed lettering or on the LED display?
The picture just shows 8 lines.
Yes.
And we're thinking that's a lot for that size of a screen.
Okay.
So it was just a recommendation when you're showing graphics, reduce the number of lines and it'll be easier to
Sure.
read.
Sure, that's actually the maximum line available for that display, but we do fewer lines.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
Joel?
Okay. I make a motion that a certificate of appropriateness be granted for case number 2018-43A at 5255 Main Street as submitted.
Maybe a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? No opposed, so passed. Thank you. Case 2018-44A, Shedder Lubavitch Hebrew School, 5201 Howard.
Staff has no
Forgive any mispronunciations.
The staff has no concerns with the overall design. This proposal will continue on to the Plan Commission and Village Board for site plan approval to allow improvements to a site greater than 1 acre in size.
Hello?
Hello.
So, you see the little dimple over here?
Mhm.
Paint filled in.
Okay,
Ah,
and it all
And
matches,
we're gonna match it to everything that's around
it all
Shockingly.
matches existing,
Yeah,
brick and whatever.
yeah, and it's very ordinary brick, it will be very easy to match it, and,
What is it, this classroom you're dropping in here?
yeah, we're just putting a little more thought.
Why wasn't there one to begin with?
That's a good question.
There's an
You guys
architectural
could
feature.
probably, answer that one better than we can.
But it's gonna be a little low, right, but it's not, okay, I got
Well,
it.
it's because it's on, it's got a
Right,
slope
right.
roof already,
I got
so
it.
we're gonna,
There's a public school, I don't know.
right, that's what I said,
Yeah,
it's,
it
you guys can do it.
Fairview East or something.
Yeah.
Cool.
Wait till you see what-
Shannon, you wanna give it a ride?
I make a motion that certificate of appropriateness be granted for case number 2018-044A located at 5201 Howard, and there are no concerns. The case is as presented.
Anybody second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
So passed, good luck.
Thank you.
Sure. Case 2018-41A, Grand Briar Senior Living LLC at 5300 through 5228 Lincoln Avenue, new construction.
Staff has no concerns with the overall design. However, consideration should be given to providing a larger and/or longer trellis detail at the top of the entrance tower and providing a mullion pattern in the openings of the covered parking. Greenbrier of Skokie has been well designed from the beginning, and relatively minor design improvements have been made through the village's preliminary plan review process.
There was a typo, really Grand Briar, but that's okay.
Sorry.
It's not your fault.
Good.
Yeah,
This proposal will be on a future Plan Commission meeting agenda with cases including rezoning the site from B1 Service Commercial to NX Neighborhood Mixed Use, site plan approval for development of greater than 1 acre in size with an exception to allow a skilled nursing facility and a special use permit to allow an assisted living facility. Technical items include the need for relief from the sign code for sign lettering placed on top of the main entrance canopy. The remainder of the signage is expected to conform to village code.
How you doing, guys?
Great, good
Good.
evening. I'm Chris Rentz, Development Manager for Grand Briar. Carol McLaughlin with Fieldwork Design Group, she's our architect, our landscape architect. Michelle Sablack with Warren Jerebick Wiltsey Architects is our design architect. And Steve Rappin is one of the principals of
Okay.
Grand Briar Senior Living. We're here tonight to present to you what we hope will be the first step in a long-term revitalization along Lincoln Avenue.
Great.
And the site that we're speaking of is the old US Toy
Mhm.
mentioned
Yep.
before, and the adjacent property as well,
Be adjacent to the
Towards Grosse Point
east,
West.
to the
which is
West.
show,
west. To the west. So we're combining the two
the
sites.
corner?
Yeah.
No, not the corner.
Not the corner?
Oh, yeah, actually, it is the corner, I'm sorry.
So you're gonna
There's
go,
only one
are you
other
going all the
building.
way to Grosse Point?
No,
no, it's,
Okay.
it's actually part of the
I thought it was just the US Toy and the parking lot. Maybe there's another building there.
Well, they never used the building that was to the east.
Okay.
To the east, right.
But it was part of their property.
Okay,
So they're just gonna, both buildings are coming all the way to the street, to
understood.
the side street.
Okay, perfect. All right, keep going.
So I'll turn it over to Michelle and she'll walk you through the project.
Excellent.
Yes, so thanks, Chris. I got kind of a brief introduction, then I'm happy to answer any questions.
Before you start,
Yes,
are we looking at the building, the signage, the landscaping, the whole?
Look at everything.
Okay,
Yeah, I mean, we'll approve the landscaping. We looked at the signage, so there are signage relief recommendations.
okay,
So all those things. we'll look at.
all right. Sorry.
that's okay. Okay, so as discussed, this is our project site here at Lincoln and Lockwood Avenue with Grosse Pointe further to the west. Just providing a little bit of context, this is the existing building, the US Toy, and the parking lot that's currently there. These are our neighbors along Lincoln Avenue, primarily commercial, with some multifamily as
Architectural
well.
gems. Go ahead.
These are our neighbors along Lockwood Avenue, primarily single-family residential to the north of the building, with one commercial property directly to the east across Lockwood at the corner there. So overall, we're really looking to kind of elevate the level of design along the corridor of Lincoln Avenue, and trying to really capture kind of an urban character with the building itself. So for the site design, we've got 4 stories of the building with at-grade covered parking and 3 stories of building above. We have public plaza space here that will be open to both the public and residents. A resident courtyard here to the north as well. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Looks like it's there we go. And then we'll also have native and adaptive landscaping, which Carol's here to answer any specifics you have questions on, but I'll kind of cover the basics. We'll have foundation plantings along the street here, along with parkway trees, to really help enhance that pedestrian experience along both Lincoln Avenue and Lockwood. Again, a nicely landscaped public plaza space with some built-in timber bench seating there, again, open to the public and to the residents. We're hoping for opportunities for intergenerational interaction there, for being able to foster community through that space. A nicely landscaped resident courtyard back here that not only will be a beautiful amenity for the residents themselves, but also provide some nice visual appeal for those residents here from their backyards to be able to see a nice landscaped courtyard back here. We've got screening along the west of the covered parking area with a 6-foot high cedar fence, and then also some additional dense evergreen shrubs along here to help further provide the covered parking areas in that zone. Looking at the elevation design, this is the proposed elevation or the existing elevation looking from the west. And here's what we're proposing. Many times with assisted living, sometimes assisted living buildings are kind of islands unto themselves. They're separated from the street by large parking areas or other barriers. We're looking with this design to provide a true urban character, really pulling it to the street. We're screening the parking, not just through screening materials, but actually by making that part of integrated with the building design and the massing. We've got heavily glazed first floor areas with fabric awnings.
And those are going, that's not going to be retail, that's going to be amenity space?
It's common area space for the
Okay.
assisted living,
Got it.
correct. But really trying to activate kind of that pedestrian experience along that corridor, as well as providing it with the landscape foundation plantings and parkway trees as well. And then really looking at the plaza space too, which we'll look at in another view. So
Can you go back to that picture? So a car drives in there, is the parking to the left?
the parking is all along here and to the left. So
Okay, is there, I know the drawing doesn't go that far.
there we go.
It's an open park.
So
Yeah.
the view we're looking at here, so you would enter in here, the parking goes all the way to the north
Right.
and around and you can
It's
come
all
back.
covered.
And it's all completely covered and there's housing on top of it.
Except for above there, right?
There's the dotted line, yeah.
Right here,
That's the
yeah,
line.
so this area is, yep, that's covered, and then this is all covered, the slight gray, so these spaces, a little bit of these spaces, and along the alley here, which would be staff parking, are
So-
not covered.
So go back 2 slides.
Sure.
To your other. One, more. 2 was wrong. You had the whole plan up there.
Floor plan.
The floor plan, the site plan, basically,
Yes,
right there.
there.
So, actually, it's even one more. What, you had the courtyard in it? I
The
believe.
landscape
The
plan?
landscape.
Yeah, so is that the building?
Correct, yes.
Okay, that's all I wanna know. So,
It's
so,
2 through 4.
right, so the parking I see is the parking I see. There's a couple spots hanging out there, a couple in the back, but,
Exactly,
but all, predominantly everything else is covered.
correct, yes.
Got it. So from the street, you wouldn't, it's hard to tell that there's this big parking area. Okay, that's all I wanted to get to. Thank you.
Yes, absolutely. So looking from the southeast,
Sorry.
this is the existing, and here's what we're proposing. We're proposing high-quality exterior materials, as you see in the board here, a mix of masonry, so brick masonry in 2 colors, half stone trim with some fiber cement panel siding accents as well. In addition, at feature areas being this corner here and the main entry further to the north, a wood look fiber cement siding, so really durable but provides kind of a nice rich character with the additional detailing of the metal canopies.
What's
And
the
this-
material at the very top of the masonry structure? That
Here?
one, yep.
That is the fiber cement panel siding.
That's
would
that,
be
okay,
this.
got it.
And it would have color matched aluminum channel trim.
Okay,
It's a little bit more kind of urban
yep.
content there. And then one feature that we're really liking to celebrate at this corner here too is we're actually stepping down the building at the corner and providing a resident roof terrace up here. And the concept behind that is really trying to activate this Lincoln Avenue corridor with life and activity, eyes on the street. And we really like the idea of the visual kind of adjacency between the public plaza here that's open to both residents and the public, and the residents up here as well. Similarly,
Trust them up there?
The views up there like to be pretty nice.
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean, you may get it close to the lake from up there. Definitely the city.
Downtown, yeah.
yeah, and that's why we really chose that corner as well. We thought that was the best opportunity for views. We also have a second floor memory care roof garden here as well, above the 1 story of parking here. Again, bringing that kind of life and activity to the Lincoln Avenue elevation and really trying to activate and engage that urban character there.
You said that was memory care on the far left?
Correct, yes.
Okay. So it's not truly all assisted living, right?
It is assisted
Oh,
living
yeah.
for memory care.
Well, assisted living is, you got independent, you got assisted, you got, there's a lot of grades to get up to memory care. So what are the, not that it matters from an aesthetic point of view, it's just more out of curiosity. What is it that we're doing?
Unit
Do you have independent living?
No.
Okay,
the
so it
unit-
is all truly at least minimally assisted living, and then it
Correct.
gets more extreme above that.
That's correct. So
Okay.
we have 92 total units of assisted living. It's a 78 are assisted living and 24 units are memory care.
Okay.
And then it's a mix of studios, 1 bedrooms, and companion suites.
So-
in the memory care and 2 bedrooms. on
So
the-
no independent,
Correct, no
Okay.
independent.
and the parking would be fine, right? I mean, it's all gonna be employees and visitors, right?
Remember to come back there.
I know. Okay.
We're using the brick masonry to really ground the building, and then using the lighter materials and the lighter colors as we go up to kind of visually lighten the building. Trying to provide kind of a rich variety of materials to provide some visual interest. Reduce kind of the mass of the building and make it feel a little bit less monolithic, in addition to some of the stepping moves you see in the elevations to also try and do that and kind of speak to the character.
Does
of
anybody have any
surrounding.
issues with the building?
They open garage doors, they're all open.
They're open, there's no door
Okay.
there. It's all, so it's not truly a parking garage.
Right, it's
It's
just
great
a-
parking
Right.
with, it's integrated into the building on this end. We have the fence screening on the west side and some landscape screening to the north side. So as we go around to the north, Similar concept in terms of massing and elevation. We started to introduce a little bit of the lap siding you see in front
So-
of Chris there.
I'm gonna just stop you for 1 second,
Yeah.
because I think we're fine with the building. But can we talk about the entrance? Show me the entrance tower, and there's a comment from the building staff, or village staff, about the trellis detail at the entrance tower.
Here is the entrance tower. So one move we have already made at the entrance tower is to raise the height a little bit of this based on staff comments to help try and, call attention to that as the entry itself. And we did see the comment on the staff recommendation, but we weren't exactly sure to what extent they would want us to extend that.
I think we were thinking about carrying the trellis to the last window on that side. That one, yeah, right,
Here?
stop right there, yeah. Just a thought.
Yeah, I'm not married to one way or the other. I think it looks,
So one of the moves that we're trying to do with the trellises is actually, through this move, is kind of to try and visually draw your eye both to the corner and then back. So that was the idea behind having the asymmetrical lengths behind it, to really kind of pull you around this corner. This is our main entry, so we have it taller, we want it to be celebrated, but we really also want to draw your eye down Lincoln Avenue and kind of create a cohesive environment and cues between this volume and that corner volume as well. So that was the idea behind the asymmetry.
and there was another comment about mullion patterns in the openings of the covered parking.
I believe that would be, if I'm understanding correctly, adding just maybe some steel mullion patterns in here.
Some grid work.
Well, why wouldn't we just put windows there?
Well, because then it becomes an enclosed garage and.
Not if it does it, if the door's
Oh.
open?
The ventilation could be affected, but we were just thinking about putting just a metal grid in there. so-
Yeah, put something in there, don't just have it open, it just invites.
Yeah, we could do, we
People
could do a
jumping
metal
in.
grid in there to kind of mimic the
Okay.
language of the window.
Yeah, just something that'll.
Sure.
All right, let's move on to landscaping, we're not gonna have any comment on. Thank you for coming. No, but our landscape architect who couldn't be here, who's here couldn't be here, so that'll be reviewed by the village forest and stuff. It looked beautiful from what I saw. And then what was the signage issue that we needed to talk about? There was
Signage is on top of the,
can you, is that the only picture I'm gonna get of it, or you got something else to show us?
That is the only picture. So we have
Can you blow it up?
the kind of monument sign for the building. I'm just gonna scroll down really quickly here.
it's
This would
sitting on
have
top of the
the
canopy.
actual kind of Grandbrier Skokie lettering.
Yeah, just like it's the same issue we had with the Park District thing.
Can you zoom on that at all, Michelle?
Maybe. It appears not.
The other corner.
But Mike, if you guys approve it.
Is it lit?
No, it would be
Okay.
painted metal lettering that.
So it's
that is-
subtle.
Correct.
It's not lit, okay.
And the idea is really that the monument sign is at the corner near that plaza, but that this is
Right.
highlighting and celebrating this
Yeah.
is where you enter the building.
Yeah.
And what does it read? Grandbrier at Skokie?
Mhm.
If it's not lit and it's subtle, what were you about to say?
Just if you approve it and they go to the planning commission, they could just get approval
Right.
from.
From them, right. We're just approving the aesthetics of it, so. I think aesthetically,
Looks
it's
good.
fine. It's nice and subtle, and
Yeah.
it's not like.
Is that, am I saying it correctly?
Yeah, you're right.
And then the monument sign, is there an issue? Is there,
No.
that one's legal? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool, so we like the building, we're okay with the sign, we love the landscaping. And I think that's really the only issues at hand from this, right?
Just to explain, the building is assisted living, but the memory care section is skilled nursing. So that's how we divide it up.
Okay. That's what I was,
Yeah, it's,
because they said it was all
Has to be.
just assisted in.
Well, from a building code perspective, it's actually
From a
different than
licensing
skilled
standpoint, it's not skilled nursing.
Right.
Okay.
from a zoning standpoint.
Oh,
it's-
yes.
Okay.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
but from building
Yeah,
code
it
and
doesn't affect
licensing,
us, I was
it's
just-
not skilled nursing.
I may want to live there someday.
That's very
And you wanna know where you're living?
Right.
IDPH, we'll never get the building
Right.
back.
Exactly.
Please, Peter.
Who wants to make a motion? Going once?
I move that a certificate of appropriateness be granted in case number 2018-041A at 5300 through 5328 Lincoln
give me the punched up, give me the openings.
Yeah,
for
as
garage.
presented with qualification that some sort of open infill feature be provided at the parking openings, the ground floor parking openings. That the commission approves the sign, the awning sign as presented, pending approval of zoning?
Future.
And
Planning
the
Commission.
planning commission, sorry,
That's it.
period.
Anybody second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? No opposed, so passed. It looks really cool. Didn't mean to cut you off, but, you know, why keep,
Exciting.
if you got a good thing going, I always say.
We were warned you were all business.
Right, wow. Business, but nice.
Your
so.
reputation.
Right.
Very nice.
All right, thank you very much.
Have a great evening.
Thank you too.
Awesome.
15